Hi, my name is Fallon. It's like Jimmy Fallon, but it's my first name. I am super excited that you're here. I want to tell you today my story with the Grabovoi Codes so that you know exactly what happened when I started using these codes, how I started using them, and how you can also start to use them too. So if you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure you do that because I'm also going to be dropping more videos on the codes and so much more as time goes on. So be sure to click that red subscribe button. Bing, bing, bing. Okay, let's go into the story with the Grabovoi Codes. More or less what happened was on Sunday, which I think it was the second, no. I'm sorry. Maybe it was like the 6th. I'm not sure exactly what day it was in March, but it wasn't that long ago. It was like maybe 3 weeks ago now. On that Sunday, I was on a networking call. It was a coffee chat call. One of the women in that group was talking about how she was talking to this person about these codes, and they're called Grabovoi Codes. And so she told us about how she started using the codes and she wound up getting a $80 amount put back into her bank account. It was really interesting because $80 isn't like, it isn't a little bit of money, but it's also not a lot of bit of money. I mean, it's money enough that if you make it in a day, it's like, okay, yeah, you know, 80 bucks. 100 bucks a day is $3,000 a month, right? So 80 bucks is close to that 100 bucks. Probably worth trying out. So I went and talked to her about like where she looked and what sources she used, and she gave me a couple codes from her own sources. And so I started to use the codes, and really it's not that difficult. The number one question I get asked is how do I use the codes? And you really just say them. That's it. I'm gonna go over a top 3 video on how to use the codes, but it's really quite simple. It's just kind of saying the codes. So I started to repeat the codes, and like it wasn't anything extravagant or extreme. I said a couple repetitions in the morning, and I said a couple repetitions in my lunch break in the afternoon on that Monday. And then all of a sudden at 8 p.m. I had 2 sales come in for my notebook because I am a business owner. This is my notebook, and 2 sales came in for my notebook. I was like, oh, wow, I didn't know that these people were so interested in purchasing my notebook. Keep in mind, like one of them I had known and had been talking to for a while, but the other person was completely brand new. I didn't know her at all. And all of a sudden she just bought my notebook. And I was like, oh, that's unexpected, right? So I thought maybe it was because of the money codes. And so what I also started to do on Tuesday was switch up my codes. I switched from the cash flow code to the unexpected money code. I said that one Tuesday, and then I said it a couple more times on Wednesday. And on Wednesday, I was on a Zoom call, and the person that I was speaking with was like, I want to give you $50 for your time. And I didn't expect or anticipate that at all. It was completely like from left field. This person was like, I think you deserve $50 because you're taking the time out of your day to do this for me. And I want to, pay you because there is energy in the universe, and this is how the transaction and the exchange of energy works. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's the codes. I don't know. But what I did know was that I had an extra 50 bucks on top of another sale on that Wednesday. So all in all, between Monday and Wednesday, I had made about like $400. I was in the background exchanging emails with another person who was interested in a bulk order of the notebooks. They originally wanted a donation. So I was like, hey, this is where my business is at right now. I really would hope that you understand that this is what I, can offer you. Please let me know if that sounds good. And it took them until Friday to get back to me. When they got back to me, they were like, yeah, we want to order it and we'll pay this much money. And I was like, oh, okay. It was, again, another unexpected bit of abundance and wealth, financial abundance and wealth just coming my way. Mostly the money codes, because that is kind of like where I've been spending a lot of my time. The other code that I do use is the optimization and performance of work. That one definitely helped me in that first week getting a lot of stuff done in terms of content for TikTok, content, for Instagram, planning out my, strategy for what's to come. Last week, I did not use the optimization of work code. I did fall short a little bit, but I think that also is just because I was so consumed with a lot of other personal things that were going on. That is my, quick experience with the Grabovoi codes. And because I've been on this journey with TikTok now and everybody's asking me all these questions, I have been diving and delving into so many more numbers, angel number, numerology, what the differences are between the codes, the person who came up with these codes. I want to be sure that I put all this content out there because I feel like a lot of these questions have been asked. I want to be sure that any information that you find is completely transparent. That is what I'm going to put together for you in the next, videos to come. So be sure, again, just a reminder, subscribe, click that red button. And the next video is going to be coming out in the next couple of days. I'm super pumped. This is going to be pretty exciting. I've always wanted to do a YouTube channel, so this is definitely a place to start, and I'm really super pumped to see where it goes. In addition to the Grabovoi codes, I'm also going to be talking about anything and everything creative. That is like what I do, and I want to be sure that I also share that content with you as well, because I get a lot of questions about that too. I am going to be posting lots of videos in the coming